What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Crypto Crow, and I've had this Masternode coin for a while now. So in full disclosure, I was actually given. How do I start this off? So I don't know if it was like a year and a half ago, however long ago, I met a developer in Las Vegas. And he was a super smart guy, super chill guy, but very driven, very much all about cryptocurrency, growing mass adoption, the whole nine. I mean, he was committed. He was, and he was actually a really impressive dude. And he was kind of a younger guy. Well, at least I assume he is. Probably, I'm guessing late 20s, early 30s. And I talked to him and I talked to his publicist and we just had a really good conversation and he was just really cool. So anyway, fast forward, after this, I was in discussion with, I reached out to him because I was still interested in trying to figure out a really cool way to create the Crow coin, right? Something I still haven't done. Maybe I never will. I don't know. I want to still. But I was talking to him about basically creating a fork of his Masternode coin. And so then I had a video chat meeting with him and several of his developers, and we were talking in detail about it. Fast forward again, I opted not to move forward with the coin at that time. I was really busy with other things, and we just had a lot of really good discussions. And I was really interested in Divi token. I was really interested in their project, which is Divi. Now, here's the thing. They ended up sending me enough because they knew I loved Masternode coins. I really think Masternode tokens and coins, or whatever you want to call them, are a lot of fun. And they're kind of a fun investment, and they basically grow. It's like, you basically stake these coins you're running like a Masternode and you're staking them and they create more, right? I mean, it's just kind of fun. And so they ended up sending me enough for a couple of pretty sizable Masternodes. And at the time, they weren't even worth a penny, I don't think, if I remember correctly. And since that time, they're now worth like 3.5, and I think they almost touched up to 5 cents a coin. Here's the thing. Most people don't even know, A, what the heck Divi is, and B, what they're building. It's insane. And I'm going to get into that right now. So if we're looking at masternodes.online, you can see basically at the top of the page, as soon as you go, you see Divi, diamond, copper, silver, gold, platinum. The way it works is there are different masternodes based off of how many Divi tokens you're ultimately staking. The more you stake, the higher the frequency of rewards. And basically, you just sit there and watch it per way and just crank out roughly like 1,500 tokens a day, I think. I'd have to double check on mine, but I know at one point it was. I assume it's probably still the same. And so the market cap for Divi is 71,381,551. Really great. ROI, the return on, it looks like the Diamond Masternode is the highest ROI, but you also need $415,000 because you need 10 million Divi tokens to launch one of these puppies. There are only 30 of them in existence right now. So, you can start off pretty much however you want. 4,150 would get you a small copper node. 12.5 grand would get you a silver node. So you can see these things are quite valuable, and you figure it's already practically 4x from where it was when I got it. Now, here's the thing. There's so much stuff going on this Wednesday. Because I actually sent Nick a message and I said, hey, Nick is the developer I'm talking about. He's CTO. I said, hey man, I really want to do a video on Divvy. I want to shine a light on this platform. And like, what do you have? What else do you have that you can tell me? And he said, well, if you do the video on Wednesday, you can announce X, but I can't announce it. And this video is obviously going up now. You're watching it now, and it's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. All I can say is there's a big exchange announcement. It's a listing announcement coming Wednesday. I'd love to break it, but you're gonna have to wait until Wednesday to find out. It's pretty big. And it's probably not the one that most people are gonna be like, oh, I hope it's X. It's probably not. But it's a really big one. And so I'm actually really excited about that, because adding to the liquidity of this is a huge deal just because of the way they're operating, just because of the infrastructure they're building. What infrastructure? Okay, well, first of all, Divvy's up 1,000% over the year, which is really good. Up 31.59% over the week, up 215% just in the past month. It's recently dipped 28.7%, which is actually not too bad given its growth. And it looks like as of right now, just about everything is on a dip because Bitcoin's on a dip. All right. So when Bitcoin's dipping, the altcoins typically do as well. Now, this is the main website, divvyproject.org. Okay. Now, you can download the application, join the Telegram community, and it shows you about the Masternode and all that stuff. No-click staking, one-click Masternodes. Your keys, your crypto, secure, all kinds of fun stuff. I highly encourage you to check this out. Total supply, pretty big. Okay, it's pretty big, but I don't think a lot of that's going to matter so much because of just the nature of the structure of these masternodes, how many of them there are, how many different options you have to stake with, all that kind of stuff. Community, 13,000 members. There's a mobile and a desktop application. You can read the white paper, all that fun stuff. Okay, so you've got that. Now here's the big thing. This is 2.0 getting ready to come out very, very soon. Everybody's been waiting on 2.0. The next generation wallet is coming and you're invited to join. Sign up using your email right there. It looks super slick. Spend, earn, or withdraw money in just a few taps. There's a reason I'm going over some of this stuff. Where am I at? 8 minutes. I gotta hurry. There's so much. I'm not going to be able to get to everything. Send money around the globe in a swipe. Buy and exchange Divvy, BTC, and USD. Send and receive Divvy, BTC, and USD. Folks, these guys are building a platform so that you're going to be able to wire transfer USD from within the Divvy wallet through banking systems that they own. And you're going to be able to basically convert Divvy to USD back and forth at will within the wallet anytime you want. I don't know of any other masternode or even cryptocurrency that's established a wallet that enables people to do this. They're trying to capture, they're ultimately looking to compete with Ripple, XRP. Now, it's a tall order, but the wallet is sharp. It looks great. It's very fluid. The new wallet is going to be even better. Now, here's the thing. You're thinking, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Crow? Divvy's fintech solution. Now, there's a lot to this. I really want you. This is blog.divvyproject.org/fintech-solutions. I really want you guys to read this whole thing because it is going to open your eyes to something that I've never seen before in crypto. A forward thinking to a platform that could very well be extremely competitive in the remittance market. Now, I'm gonna assume you're gonna read all of this stuff on your own. At least you daggone well should. Other benefits for Divvy include education. Cool. Rebates. We also have plans to use Divvy for free rebates. Imagine that instead of giving discounts, we give users part of their fees back in Divvy. And it can be time locked for a year or two. So it will build up like flight miles so that eventually it's enough for these users to take an interest in learning how to use it. We can also use Divvy for prizes and contests. Discounts. We can give discounts for using Divvy instead of Fiat, or pay lower fees as if they use Divvy instead of cash. There are so many ways that we can find new use cases. Metadata. The cool stuff that happens in our wallet is all controlled through our user metadata on our blockchain. Divvy will be used as a utility token to pay for the registration or modification of all that data in our decentralized DNS. Moving fees into the metadata realm, where real value is added, is also what allows us to remove or reduce transaction and exchange fees. Here's the thing. Our multi-coin, multi-currency future, what these guys have done, if you go through and read this article, is they have ultimately bought a small bank in Costa Rica that has streamlined the process for opening new branch offices just about anywhere for a very low amount of money, and they are currently setting up new customers with new IBAN accounts, which is an international banking account number. So ultimately, from within your Divvy Masternode wallet, you are going to be able to wire USD, Divvy, etc., like you would be wiring it through a regular bank. But the fees are going to be much, much less, and the transactions are going to be significantly faster. The system only takes 30 seconds to process a customer's transaction, compared with 4 to 5 minutes for Western Union. The fees, our companies, folks, read up on this, because I'm telling you, these guys are probably, in my opinion, about to pop. They've already been growing. And if they just, if these guys start taking off this week, obviously some of this stuff, I've been seeing people basically blaming me for the U-Trust pump. Okay, pumping like 200% since my video came out. And some people are saying, oh, you got a big head if you think that was you, and this and that. I hope it wasn't me, quite frankly. I really do hope it wasn't me. Maybe it was an absolute coincidence. But then I was also blamed for crashing the price of the token in a follow-up video, a video that came out actually this morning. But there was no FUD in that video about U-Trust. So I don't really understand that. Basically, my message was very simple. It doesn't matter if I absolutely love a project. It doesn't matter how excited I am about a project. That should mean nothing to you until you've done your own research to understand the intricacies of why I'm so excited. Because in a short period of time, especially as I try to keep these new videos down to under 15 minutes so that you can go about your business and enjoy your day without having to spend 45 minutes listening to me ramble, kind of like what I'm doing right now, but briefly. The idea is I'm trying to point you into the direction of promising lands, promising opportunity, but it doesn't mean squat unless you fully understand why it's so promising. And I can't tell you all those reasons inside of 15 minutes. Okay, so I really want you guys to go and read this whole article, watch this video. What else do they do? They have a WhatsApp integration. This is only a minute long, but it basically shows you how to send your coins to your WhatsApp.
I'm the voice, and this is a Divvy community produced video on the WhatsApp integration with the Divvy wallet. If you notice here, what I'm going to do is go to my send section, click on the classic telephone icon, enter my WhatsApp phone number I'm going to send to. And you'll see here, we are going to search for the associated Divvy account address. And there it is. You select this address to send to, send your amount. Unlock your wallet if it's not already unlocked. Confirm and send. And your Divvy is on.
That's it. You're talking about a WhatsApp integration. You've also got a Dragon Chain interchain partnership recently. There's a lot of new stuff that's going to be coming out very soon about Divi. Now, some people say, you buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't know. Maybe that's what's been happening leading up to this point. But I know some things that a lot of people don't know yet. So, and I'm not saying this to try and pump the token. I do have a bunch of it. So if it pumps, I'm a happy man. However, that's not really the point of this, because as we've seen, tokens that pump extremely fast overnight can come down just as quickly. So it doesn't really matter to me if it pumps right now. What matters to me is that people are learning and understanding the use cases that the Divi platform and the developers associated with Divi are putting into place for us, for mass adoption. And these guys have been cranking out great stuff all through the bear market. They are not paying me to do this video. They did give me a bunch of tokens a long time ago, and I'm very grateful for them. But to be quite frank with you, if this project were dead, or if it were of no interest and they weren't really doing anything, not only would I not give a daggone about my tokens, I wouldn't be talking about it. I'm here talking about this project with you now because I really do like these guys. I love their project, and I think they're just now starting to really get into their groove. And when the news starts hitting about all these different things they've got going on, I think people are going to be extremely excited about it, and there will be a FOMO rush. I do believe that to be the case. I could be wrong. It could pump overnight 1 billion% and crash 2 billion the next day. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think long term, these guys are good for crypto. And that's just my personal humble opinion. So check it out. It's Divi Masternode. Download the wallet, play with it, learn about it, get involved with the community. I asked some questions tonight about different things, and people are super cool in there. So join them, learn. If you like masternodes, I do believe this is going to be a top masternode at the height of the market, and even before then. So check it out. Until next time, guys, crow your coins. Thanks for joining me.